You presumed that when you saw me as a Black patient laying in that bed, that my life was less important.
You're listening to maternal expert and attorney Bianca Dickerson-Williams. She's a mother who suffered catastrophic life-altering injuries during the delivery of her second child. She's now speaking out, and she wants to help Black mothers all over the country.
And whether you thought about it or not, your level of care and treatment for me went down. Is that deliberate or is that not deliberate? I think that, we have to have these conversations, because as a byproduct of that is that we're walking in and we've made judgments now about this particular individual. And those judgments that we've made, whether we were intending to do them or not, have caused our death rates and our injury rates to skyrocket, and we're the only race that's up there. So what does that mean? How do we then explain the statistical data coming out of the Center for Disease Control and the Department of Health and Human Services? We're 6 times more likely to die or be injured in childbirth.
Black women are more likely to die or be injured in the delivery room than any other race. We are at war in the delivery room in hospitals all across America. We wanted to bring this to light, and Bianca Dickerson-Williams wants you to call her 310-579-9896. That's 310-579-9896. This is a crisis, and if you need to talk to somebody, talk to Bianca. 310-579-9896.
This is the G Podcast Daily.
Today is Monday, October 9th, Indigenous Peoples Day in the U.S., and this is the G Podcast Daily. 5 minutes of news and knowledge to get you through your day. Let's get it.
Start the clock.
And on this day,
in 1806, 1 month after his 75th birthday, Benjamin Banneker died. Banneker was a self-taught mathematician and at age 21, builder of the first striking clock in the U.S. Of his many accomplishments, he's known for his work as a surveyor for the Federal Territory, later to become Washington, D.C.
Here's news from UNN with Alexander Caden.
This is UNN, Urban Network News, national news and information for one of our people of color. I'm Alexander Caden. A 47-year-old grandmother has filed a lawsuit against the Baton Rouge Police Department after she claims she was sexually humiliated inside a warehouse nicknamed the Brave Cave. The lawsuit has reportedly named the parish of Baton Rouge and the city, along with several police officers, as defendants in the case. This comes after other alleged victims filed a lawsuit claiming they were also taken to the Brave Cave. A new study found that the city of Denver, Colorado's experiment with just giving people $1,000 a month has reduced homelessness and increased full-time employment. A federal court ordered Alabama to adopt a new congressional redistricting map with a second Black Opportunity District. It's the latest development in the battle between the courts and Alabama Republicans over the political lines in the state. Boston University has joined the growing list of higher education institutions with Black leaders. The city's largest university announced that Dr. Melissa Gilliam will become the next president, making her the first Black woman to hold the position.
If you have diabetes, then you know the pain and trouble of pricking your finger. But you can stop that. Just visit our website at myunn.net for more information. That's myunn.net.
The unemployment rate for African Americans fell to the lowest ever recorded in U.S. history. The Black unemployment rate is at 5%, plunging more than half of a percentage point. The unemployment rate for Black women was also at a record low. You've been listening to UNN. For more national news and information for and about people of color, visit our website at myunn.net.
Here's a clip from episode 196, Homecoming 2023, out this week.
Your G clip of the day.
But man, I gotta say, man, and can we shout real quick the collective, man? We took a picture. Who was like it was? I know it was us four. Rudy, Rich. Who else? Harold,
Vi, and Mike Smith.
Vi and Mike. Congrats to those guys. They were Alpha Phi
Brock.
Brock, Matthew,
Calvin
Brock, Calvin Ballard.
Yeah.
Who else? We miss anybody else?
I think that's all that was here.
That's all that was here, man. But I gotta shout
Rudy.
those. Yeah, and I'll make sure I post a picture on this episode because It was just amazing. Man, we hadn't seen some of these guys in 40 years.
Listen to This is the G Podcast and subscribe. All links at castropolis.net. It's Motivation Monday.
This is Pastor D with your Monday Motivational Minute. I'm currently reading a book by Tavis Smiley entitled Fail Up. It's an odd title because many of us don't take the time to learn the lessons of when we do fail. How do we take a lesson from it? He writes in one particular chapter, even when you're justified, you must remain dignified. Too far and too many of us today spend so much time being undignified, even when we are justified. Yes, disappointments and all kind of things will come our way, but you shouldn't lose your respect, your empathy, your understanding, your sense of decency, your self-discipline, and even your love. Remember, even when you're justified, you need to remain dignified. Success becomes failure when you lose your civility and your dignity. God bless.
Thanks for stopping by. This is the G Podcast Daily, news and knowledge to help you get through your Monday, October 9th, 2023. Enjoy your day.
You've been listening to This is the G Podcast. This is the G Podcast is a production of the Castropolis Podcast Network. Thanks for listening.